First up on back day, our Smith machine bent over barbell rows. As you can see here, I'm going to stabilize myself over the barbell, slight bend in my knees, about a 45-degree angle, stretch out those lats, and then pull your elbows back. Get a nice squeeze in your back, control the negative. Next up, we got dumbbell rows. Here I'm doing on a bench with my knee up. Usually I like to do it on the rack, but for the video purposes, I'm going to be doing it on a bench. Same thing with the barbell rows, just one arm instead. Control your negative and then squeeze back. Start off with a weight that you're comfortable with and then progressively work yourself up. I do recommend straps if your grip is failing. You could always train forearms separately. Thirdly, we got wide grip lat pull downs. Same thing as rows, you're going to want to really stretch that muscle out. Once you're stretched out, pull back and really work on pulling your shoulder blades together at the end of your movement. Start out with a weight a little below your body weight. If you're an intermediate lifter, if you're a beginner, start a little lower, obviously. This is a great movement to really exhaust your lats. Alright, moving on, we got seated cable rows. You want to prevent all your back sway that you see is a problem with many people in the gym. As you can see here, it's not so much of a sway, it's more of a stretch. So I get a full range of motion. Flare those elbows out in the back. And then squeeze that back muscle. Moving on, we got straight arm pull downs. A problem with many people here is they think it's a tricep movement. As you will feel some tricep exhaustion in the movement, it's more for your latissimus dorsi muscles. This is a great exercise to really burn out your lats after a hard workout. Our last back exercise are back extensions. Most gyms should have this machine. Pretty basic movement. Don't hyperextend too much. And use weight if your body weight isn't enough for you. Moving on to our core, we're going to start with hanging knee raises. This is considered the captain's chair. Pull your knees up as high as you can, right to about your chest. And this is obviously hitting the abdominals. You could do hanging as well, but I prefer using the captain's chair. Now we're going to move on to machine crunches. Nice slow movements, don't jerk the weight around like most people do in the gym. Get a full contraction in your midsection. I like to stay about 15 reps here, but I tend to go a little heavy in my weight because I'm trying to build up my abdominals. I do recommend heavier weight to build that midsection up. Don't worry about getting too bulky there, it's not going to happen. Lastly, we got cable trunk twists. You want to concentrate on twisting your hips here, as well as your shoulders. A lot of people rotate too much of their body, and that's a problem. Just really concentrate on my movement here in the video. If this movement is too hard to understand for you, you could start off with a barbell on top, a light one that's 10 to 20 pounds preset, and just concentrate on turning your shoulders and your hips to the side. And that should help you get the movement down. But either exercise works. hits the same muscles. It's just a personal preference. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and comment, and leave suggestions for any videos you might like to see me make, and I'll get right on that. Once again, thank